Right, we're here at Universal Studios at the Terminator 2 Theater. This is the main stage here. Stage left. Stage right. We're here for on-site services. Going to be taking some videotapes of the backstage screen area and take some documentation, some measurements, and hopefully the gala event that they have going on tonight won't interfere with the work we have to do.
We shot all this on like a
All right, we're here at Universal Studios, Florida. This is the T2 auditorium, and we're going to be taking some videos of the layout of the auditorium, and some changes are going to have to be made, but we'll be documenting that as we go on. This is stage left, and turning around the center stage. Doorway, and then stage right. All right, we're making our way into the backstage area here at T2, the theater, and we're gonna first zoom in on the counterweight cage here. They have a cage here right behind the screen, or right beside the screen, and it's suspended by cables. It goes all the way up to the top of the screen, and there's a lot of counterweight there. Seems like they knew what they were doing there. Coming around the cage, you see the corner of the screen there and the clearance we have with the curtain or the wall. And I'll just zoom up top there. And right behind the screen, they do have their speakers suspended, and they're about I'd say 3.5, 4 feet back from the screen, and they do have the electric run right on the bottom of the stage there. This could be moved back if needed. It could be moved, so there's no interference there if there was any modifications to be done with the next T2. This is stage left. We will be going to the other side of the stage. It's pretty much the same setup that they have here, but I don't see any problem here with making any minor adjustments if we have to move speakers or electric or even the counterweight cage, which is right here, and lots of counterweights, a lot of weight, but I guess you need that to lift these big heavy screens. Okay, cables going all the way up, like I said, all the way up there. Okay, more later. Okay, this is a shot behind the screen, and it shows the clearance between the screen and the, should I say, the stage or the scaffolding deck behind the screen where the electric and the speakers are run. And you can see the clearance is about 16 inches there, and they have the speakers that are pushed up right up against the screen, maybe with a clearance of 1 foot, possibly 18 inches. All right, this is looking through the stage left screen onto the front stage, and yeah, there's Peter. All right, coming into the other side of the stage, you have pretty much basically the same setup. You have the cage there with the counterweight to the screens, and we'll move around there and get a shot of that. It's pretty much the same setup. And it's suspended by the cables and runs up to the top. Like I said, pretty much the same setup as the other side. The clearance in between the screen and the stage is the same consistently throughout the screen, throughout the theater. And you can see the big tweeters right there behind the screens. And they have the ladder scaffolding that holds the screen up. No problem with any clearance. If they wanted to modify that, bring it back, move electric lines, which you see on the floor there. And pretty much the same setup, so we're going to stop here and go ahead and give you center stage. Okay, one last shot of the counterweights on stage right. We're going to exit down the stairs and go backstage below the screens, coming around. Okay, they have a few doorways here. One here that we have to go through, which is the emergency exit from the auditorium. Emergency exit only. Okay, that goes into the theater. It's used as an emergency exit only. Then we're going to continue down the corridor. We have a very wide corridor here where they have some electrical panels. It starts out real wide and then continues to get narrower as you go down. The most narrow portion of the corridor is 4'6". So they need to maintain at least that. Okay, and the narrowest portion of the doorway, of course, comes down to 4'1", and then through the doorway, which is 3'6". Okay, continuing on to center stage, another doorway.
Stage.
You have a curtain that goes into the stage area. Okay, and continuing on, like I said, to center stage. We have stairways down towards the maintenance area.
Screen ends right in here.
Yeah. Okay, the screen ends right about there.
Mm-hmm.
And then picks up the center screen.
On the other side of this.
On the other side of this, we'll pick up the center screen. Stairwell. Another doorway. This is all back behind the scenes of T2. Very interesting. Okay, as I mentioned, they had a stairway here backstage that went up, came around to a fire pole type deal that I think the actors use. And it goes up there. He climbs to the top and slides on down, and then he's backstage. Okay, coming into center stage, we have another stairwell that runs up to the top of the deck. And up there they have the motorcycle and the track system. Okay, this is the top deck center screen where they have the motorcycle track system, which comes out. They raise a screen, the motorcycle comes through the screen. Okay, we're going to go down in what they call the pit, which is the maintenance area and where they have the robot pit. So let's head on down there. Here we go. All right, going down another stairwell here. Heading into the robot pit. There you go. This would be stage left, I think they call it. And let me see if we can get a shot of that. The lighting isn't too great, but you can see there's the legs of the robot. They are down in under the stage with the lid closed. and they have 3 of those in here. Okay, and this might be the best shot I can get right here of one of the robots. Better lighting underneath the stage. Okay, activated by chain, and it appears to me like hydraulics. Festoon cables, and there you go.
Tied off. The bottom edge, as you can see, is tied to the radius, but then as it gets farther up, the belly, because of the side-to-side tension.
Okay, this is underneath center stage, looking up at the screen, and you can notice maybe a few imperfections in the screen when they tied it into the frame.
Yeah, you can zoom out that far corner there too. You might want to look at. See how it's not very smooth transitions. I don't know how that's going to affect the characteristics.
Good shot of it, man. Shoot right up at this. Yeah.
Okay, we came up top stage now. We're on the front stage, and you could see the screen that I shot from underneath, and there was a slight bulging distortion problem in the screen, and because of that we had a little rubbing effect when the screen drops. It seems as though it's been hitting maybe right on the corner of the carpet there where the top stage ends. I'll give you a shot from that from another angle. Okay, this is the cause from when the screen drops because of the bulge factor. We have a little rubbing going on, so that may teach us to be aware on any future T2 projects. You might want to set that stage back another 3-4 inches.
That marking is new.
All right, we're right behind center screen, right back where the motorcycle is again. We're going to look at the track system a little bit. Don't have a real good lighting effect there, but we're going to follow the track on out. And they're dropping the trough system, comes out to the stage area. This is where the motorcycle penetrates the screen.
Yeah, the only thing I got left is just exercise the side screen.
This is the screen, exit stage right, and this one does not move. We got some guys doing some measurements, shooting levels in, and like I said, this one does not move. And this one's in pretty good shape. It looks like they drew it pretty tight.
Call it 2.25, Mike. Let me show you where I got it.
The left screen, exit stage left screen, is also stationary, and it's in very good shape. This is looking at the motorcycle from out front of the stage. They have a double rail system, one that the motorcycle rides on underneath, and I guess you'd say an anti-sway rail up top that it rides along. And I'll give you a different shot of that from underneath. This is the pinch wheels on the top rail to the motorcycle ride. And then the lower pinch wheels. You can see basically the offset of the center post from the center of the motorcycle to the rail. Okay, we add a little bit of light so you could see more clearly of the front side of the motorcycle. And I'll give you a rear shot. Rear shot of the motorcycle. Okay, this is stage right with the screens down. Yeah.
Attention at T2, please stand clear, stage left speaker. Continue lowering and raising the stage left speaker.
But standing straight up. Yeah. Standing like this. You rolling, babe?
We're rolling.
That's the way I sat. Now you want to section up. Yeah, from the top.
Okay, I'm still rolling. Yeah, let's take them up.
You holler when you want to go up and down. We can go. We'll wait on your order, okay? Stage left only.
Okay, you want stage right?
Yep.
Okay.
Stage left going up.
Stage left. The only one going up.
Good.
Ready to go back down? Holler. Okay. You ready?
Hold on. Okay, let's go down. Good.